Hello everybody, here's a picture of the finished rear seat delete in a 2020 Jeep Gladiator. This is how it came out. Look at those nice lines. Look at the nice inserts and how it fits really nice up against the back seats when they are fully extended to the rear, and the cup holders right there. Okay, so what I did is I went ahead and made it without having to spend $500 for what some companies are charging for this, and I think that's just a joke. But anyway, I made it for a whopping $70, getting Home Depot carpet and a half sheet of 3/4 plywood from Home Depot, one side good. So you saw the finished product in the first section. The build is super easy. If you have these rear seat back pockets like you see here, you can put a myriad of things in there, and then you still have access to the rear stretchable cargo net holders, and you have all access to every U-clip in the back to tie things down with. And this structure that I made is strong as can be. It doesn't move, and it'll hold at least 400 pounds or more, because I have laid down in this and it doesn't move. And you don't even have to take out the toolbox. As you can see, I left the toolbox in. And with the toolbox in, it fits exactly against the back of the little tray. And so just putting it on there, and to the back seat, that is 30.5 inches in length. And then you carpet it and it fits snug as a bug. And then I put two nice cutouts here. You can make them any size you want, but this is probably not a bad size at 11 inches wide and 14 inches long. And then this back area, if you wonder why, oh why are the pockets not that big, these pockets here? Well, this area right here basically only has about an inch and a half of area that you could put something under, so it's not worth it. It's just better to leave it like that. But you can see where this starts, where the actual pockets start. They start right where the tool box that goes 48 inches long in the back, and your plywood is 48 by 48 that you get from Home Depot. So these front pieces that you're going to glue and screw on are 8.25 inches high, and I left the mats in because why not? You leave the mats down and you have more cushion, more shock absorption, and this is fine. And then why would you want side pockets? This way you can reach in this way, get to your things. You can get in here and get into them, and on the other side the same thing. And it looks really professional, and it's so easy to do. So this is how I recommend doing it. The tools you need is just a little electric handsaw, and or you can just use a electric jigsaw. That's what I cut these out with. And then you have to grind the sides down a little bit by sanding them or recutting them with the jigsaw so they fit better before you put them in. Underneath this, to hold these little trap doors in place, is just 4 little angled pieces of wood that's 1.5 inch by 4 inches long, and they stick out over these corner pieces by about 3/4 of an inch or 1/2 an inch on each corner, so that underneath, and I don't think you can see it, but maybe so, yeah, there you can probably get a better look at what I got going on down under here, right? Yeah, I don't think so. There you go. But anyway, It's really simple. So if you want to spend a lot of money, go out and have someone do it, or you can do it yourself at home and get it done easy. Now, as far as the seats coming out, just look up a video that says, how do I remove my seats off of my Jeep Gladiator? You'll hear people talk about an E14 socket. That is a Torx socket, and that is the size of the socket that you need for those that have never worked with Torx bolts before. And you just take them out. There's about 6 of those, and then there's 2 10mm bolts that go in between the seat belt connectors that are between the 2 seats. You have a seat that's about 60% long of the distance, and you have about a 40% seat. So it's about a 60-40 split, more probably a little more, maybe like 65-35. But anyway, you just take those bolts out, and removing the seats, you just pull the strap after you've taken out all those bolts, and 2 screws where there's a little piece of plastic in the middle, and you can pull on the latch. You pull on the latch, which is right here. It'll be above your seat. You just pull it, the seat disengages, fold it up, and just take it out. Really simple stuff. Okay, well, there it is. The rear seat delete, $70. Looks way better than a lot that I've seen, and I did it myself with a rotary handsaw, a jigsaw, and a staple gun. Yeah, that's it. And staples, of course. Simple thing. $70 beats spending a lot of money for nothing.